everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sanjana. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up this weekly dashboard or the weekly overview page in my Ink Bucket planner. So the first thing that I'm going to do is mark my tarot card for the week. Every week I do a tarot reading for myself at the beginning of the week. So I use this card to I use the message from the card as a guidance for the week. So just reminding myself about what do I need to focus on, what do I need to let go of, things like that. To cover that up, I actually need 4 headers for this week to cover things up. And let's see, I think we can use the gray raindrops one as well as the pink one. I'm gonna put the gray one up at the top here because there's a little bit of pink there. So here we go, we have it for our header. And I do this at the beginning of every week, so Monday mornings I do a tarot reading. It doesn't take too long, it takes about 15-20 minutes, maximum half an hour. And for today's video, I'm using this Pigma Micron pen in 05, and that is because I don't know for what reason I am not able to find my Muji pen that I regularly use. Even for yesterday's video, I ended up using a different pen. And by the way, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, it was a collab with some of you guys. And also, I just right before I started filming this video, I went ahead and added this washi tape because I totally forgotten to do so when I was planning that one. Okay, moving on to the personal goals. I have 2 personal goals this week. One is obviously it is going to be my yoga routine, and I'm just gonna write here as yoga. I have been enjoying practicing yoga. We have this here, and then another goal that I have for this week is to ensure that I focus on my routine. And this week I have off from my classes, and I do get some time I do get this break to kind of slow down a bit and reevaluate things. You can see later in this video I'll be planning something else as well for this week. So this is a great time for me to kind of put my focus back into the routine because last 2 weeks I had my exams and it had gotten a bit hectic. I think it's going to be a really good time for me to get back into the routine. I don't think I have skipped my routine or something. I do the actual tasks in my morning routine and my night routine, but the timings not so much. I'm not following that, and that's understood because of the exams. Okay, so we have that, and next for the meal plan, I want to add my meal stickers. Let me just quickly grab that. I keep forgetting to add this every week, and I really like how this looks. It's just a small little detail that I love putting it here. So we have this here. It's actually Saturday and I went for my grocery shopping, picked them up, sat down, went through all of the groceries that I bought and prepared a plan. And eating wise as well, not so good this week. So I need home cooked, nice, healthy meal. I'm really looking forward to eat nice and healthy meals. And for my weekly affirmations, now from this week onwards, I'm moving back to just 1 affirmation per day. I know I used to do it both morning and evening, and that was because of my night routine. I really wanted something to ground myself or to transition from my regular tasks to my night routine. And that worked well, but I have started reading a book in the night, and I think that should be fine for my night routine. So here I also do my meditation as well. So I don't see a need of affirmation. And I also took the night affirmations or evening affirmations in order to make sure that I go to bed with a more calm mind. I wasn't able to sleep properly. I used to sleep like really late. I'm quite embarrassed to even say the timings, but I think last 2, 3, 4 weeks I started focusing on going to bed by 12 in the night, and that's working out well. So I think I can move the affirmation out and get in the reading ones. Yeah. And for this week affirmation, I'm gonna write it down first because I want to use some sort of a cursive writing, nothing major like different, but and I'll explain after I write it down. I'll explain you guys what it is about. And this is the weekly affirmation that I have chosen for the upcoming week. It says, I deeply and completely accept myself. And I chose this affirmation because I am working on certain goals and there are some changes happening in my life which is pushing me out of my comfort zone. I just want to take some time daily. It wouldn't even take like 5 minutes. So I want to take 5 minutes out of each day and just pass on this message to myself. Writing things down is quite powerful, and also if you don't want to write these affirmations, just like using it as mantras during meditations, I feel it's quite powerful. So I'm gonna be using that. And then here, or yeah, let's do this first and then let's go back to this side. So here I'm gonna be using this space in order to like just brainstorm the packing or moving process. I'm gonna be moving soon. I just wanted to start brainstorming a couple of things. Like, I have no clue about this was the first place that I stayed in as soon as I moved to Canada. So after I came here, I think I know I do have a couple of things that I bought after I came here. So I just want to reevaluate all that. It's been going on in my brain for quite some time now, and I think this week would be a good time to take some time off and just bring to paper about what's going on in my mind about this. And writing things down really helps me. And also because I have a separate planner for in order to manage my coaching clients, my data reading clients, and the content stuff. I'm not putting any of those things in this planner. So I had these 2 spots left, and I thought, why not use this in order to just brainstorm a couple of things that are going on in my mind. So I'm going to be using the spot for that. And here I want to use it as my realignment day. So every now and then I have these days or a session, like half a day, wherein I do certain activities. I take a break, I put my phone aside, either I put it on flight mode or I switch it off, and I take this time to realign myself to my purpose and my goals. This is gonna be a really intensive session, and one of the activities that I'm gonna be doing is obviously journaling. That is very powerful, and I'm gonna have like an intensive session. Usually when I journal every day, it's gonna be like for 10 to 15 minutes that I journal with breaks in between. And during this session, I am going to completely like go intense. I can't think of another word for that. And I also am thinking I came across a yoga session that you can purchase a entry to for one-off yoga session. So that's gonna be, I guess, a 60-minute yoga session. So I'm thinking of trying that. Let's see if the timing and the schedule kind of matches. I might end up choosing it. So yeah, it's gonna be a very like in-depth yoga session, an in-depth journaling session, and a few more things that I'm gonna be doing during that time. So here we have our weekly to-do list. I do have a couple of things to mark. Some of them are as usual that I normally do. So the first thing is my meal prep. I actually wanted to try it last week, but I wasn't able to do it. I'm gonna try it this week. Every morning, I'm gonna prep up the meals for the entire day and see if I can save some time in between the day. And towards the end of the week, I wanna go pick up my groceries. And then, two more activities that I have is cleaning the entire house and also getting my laundry done. And then there are another two things that I want to try. One is a planning session. These videos will not get affected though. This is something that is outside all these things. I'm also going to be doing a journaling session with a friend of mine. We have still not decided the date, so I just have it written down here. And then the last thing for my weekly to-do list is I need to place some orders in India, so I have to do that this week. So we have the weekly overview page set up for the upcoming week. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.